Hey guys, today we are gonna talk about Ethereum 2.0. ETH2 is a long-planned upgrade to the Ethereum network, giving it the scalability and security it needs to serve all of humanity. The first stage of ETH2, called Phase 0, is planned to launch in 2020. ETH2 will reduce energy consumption, allow the network to process more transactions, and increase security. Ethereum will become a proof-of-stake blockchain and introduce Shortchains. We're gonna talk about Shortchains later in the video. This is a huge change to how Ethereum works, and it should bring equally huge benefits. So basically, at the moment, the current consensus algorithm that Ethereum is using is proof of work, and with the upgrade, it is going to use proof of stake. And in order to be a validator in ETH2, you're gonna have to have a minimum of 32 ETH to stake. But it's only a change to Ethereum's infrastructure. If you're already an ETH holder, dApp user, or dApp developer, you don't need to do anything because ETH2 will be compatible with the main Ethereum network you use today. You'll be able to use your ETH in ETH2. Okay, so many people are thinking that with the upgrade it is going to be some new ETH2 cryptocurrency, but no, the ETH that we are using today we're gonna use in ETH2. The change is only in the protocol. Okay, latest status. Currently we are in phase 0 testing. Why ETH2? Ethereum has grown into the world's most used programmable blockchain. Open permissionless systems have created billions of dollars of value and enabled entirely new kinds of software applications. But Ethereum still needs to scale to fulfill its potential. So guys, currently so many people, so many software development teams are building on top of the Ethereum network, and it just has to scale because at the moment it has very high gas fees. It's just it's impossible to use at the moment. I mean, there are people that are using it, but it's not, it just has to scale. I'm using this site, DeFi Pulse. It has very good information about decentralized finance applications, decentralized exchanges, projects, and so on. So as you can see, the total value locked in USD at the moment in DeFi is $9.5 billion. So this is huge. Current limitations: speed, energy, and opportunity. Ethereum can only handle approximately 15 transactions per second. Proof of work blockchains need the mining process to be energy intensive for security reasons, so the cost of attacking the network is high. But this also means that there is a financial barrier to participating as a miner. It's hard to scale a blockchain in a secure, decentralized way. ETH2 is designed to scale without sacrificing performance, security, or decentralization. How? Well, the network will be going through some big changes and shipping some important new features to make ETH2 a reality. What is proof of stake? Staking is the process of committing your ETH to become a validator for Ethereum. Shortchains. Shortchains are like parallel blockchains that sit within Ethereum and take on a portion of the network's processing work. They'll turn Ethereum into a superhighway of interconnected blockchains. Right now, all nodes in the Ethereum network must download, compute, store, and read every transaction in the history of Ethereum before processing a new one. It's no surprise that Ethereum can only process approximately 15 transactions per second at the moment. In ETH2, nodes will be dispersed across a subset of shards. They'll only need to download, compute, store and read every transaction on that subset, not the whole network. This will increase Ethereum's capacity. What is the Beacon Chain? Beacon Chain is a new blockchain at the core of Ethereum that will provide consensus to all the shard chains. On every shard chain, validators will create blocks of transactions and report them to the Beacon Chain. This information will then become available to all the other shards, maintaining consensus across the whole network. Let's take a look at the ETH2 roadmap. So phase 0, the Beacon Chain, it is expected this year, 2020. It won't be fully operational right away because there won't be any shard chains. So there will be nothing to keep in sync other than itself. Remember, the Beacon Chain's main role in ETH2 is making sure all the shards have the most up-to-date data. At first, the Beacon Chain will be responsible for registering validators and coordinating everyone's staked ETH. This is foundational to the rest of ETH2 and lays the groundwork for the shard chains. In other words, once the Beacon Chain is live, you'll be able to stake your real ETH. However, staking in phase 0 is a one-way transaction. You won't be able to withdraw your ETH until the shard chains are available in phase 1. That's because staking in phase 0 will be handled by a smart contract on Mainnet, which is the Ethereum we use today. Phase 1, the shard chains. They're expected next year, 2021. Phase 1 is when we'll meet the shard chains. These are chains that are delegated a portion of Ethereum's transactions and account data. They will be proof of stake chains, which means validators who have staked ETH will create blocks, not miners like today. We expect to start phase 1 with 64 shards, but they won't support accounts or smart contracts right away. Okay. Phase 1.5. Mainnet becomes a shard. This is expected next year, 2021. Up until phase 1.5, the Ethereum we use today on Mainnet will continue as a proof of work blockchain. Transactions will continue to be processed by miners. But in phase 1.5, Mainnet will officially become a shard and transition to proof of stake. For end users and dApps, this change should be seamless. And the last phase, phase 2, fully formed shards. This is expected to happen after next year, so after 2021. In phase 2, shards should be fully functional chains. Okay, so this is basically it. The Ethereum upgrade. Currently, I think Ethereum's price is not so high, so in my opinion it is undervalued, and as you can see we are far from the all-time high. So yeah, it's not a financial advice, just my opinion. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned and till the next time.